And here we are just a few yards off the PCT, just south of Kennedy Meadows. And what we're looking at is Olancha Peak way up there. And then a ridge, must be Deer Mountain, right in front of Olancha Peak. And you can see there's a little bit of snow up there. Right there we have Ball Mountain. And you can see most of the snow below the peak has melted away. So this is the view to the north. Now let's look south. And it's a little bit of glare down there, but you can see dome land down there, some of the domes and peaks down there, and you can tell that there's some snow down there. But in between, you can see that it's pretty clear of snow. So what I did is I hiked 5 miles south on the PCT to get to this point. I started at the campground. At the campground, there was a small amount of snow, maybe an inch or so. And then within a half-mile south of the campground, it got very spotty. There was just a little snow here and there. And then after a mile, there was very, very little snow the entire rest of the way to this point, except for a couple places where it was shady. Now, as far as my house goes, I had to plow out this morning, and that was a fairly challenging plow out. At my house, there's still about 7 or 8 inches of snow, and plowing out, it was kind of difficult in spots. And so I'm up over that way quite a ways, up Sacatar Canyon kind of, and I could tell that up Long Canyon there was quite a bit of snow also. And so it appears that elevation played a big part, obviously, in the amount of snow that fell and accumulated and has not melted off yet. But I'm thinking also the path. There may have been something about the path that the storm took, because there's kind of an abrupt change between certain areas. When you drive from Grumpy Bears to the general store, there's a moderate amount, fairly small amount of snow at this point, and it's melting off very quickly. But if you go up Sacatar Canyon a ways, it gets to be quite a bit more snow. And so I don't really know what to say, except for I still have 8 inches of snow in my house. And right here, going down toward Rock House Basin down this way, you can see that there's very little snow, except for on the peaks. And even at that, there's not that much. So anyways, over and out.